The Bhagavata Purana is one of the most important works of Vedic literature. It is written in Sanskrit, dedicated to the worship of Lord Vishnu, and focuses on his incarnation as Lord Krishna. It is believed to have been written between the 9th and 11th centuries CE and is considered an authoritative source of information on Vedic philosophy, religion, and culture. It describes the divine life and pastimes of Lord Krishna and is sacred to followers of Vaishnavism. The exact date of the composition of the Bhagavata Purana is unknown. It is estimated to have been composed between the 9th and 11th centuries CE. It is one of the 18 major Puranas, a genre of Sanskrit texts that are an authoritative source of information on Vedic philosophy, religion, and culture. The Bhagavata Purana is also known as the Srimad Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana or Paramahamsa Samhita. Srimad Bhagavatam is a Sanskrit phrase meaning the glorious Bhagavata. Bhagavata is another name for the Bhagavat Purana. The adjective Srimad indicates that the text is considered sacred and worthy of great respect. The term Bhagavatam derives from the word Bhagavata, which refers to a devotee of Lord Vishnu. In the context of the Bhagavat Purana, the word Bhagavata refers to Lord Vishnu himself. So, the name Srimad Bhagavatam indicates that the text is a sacred and revered scripture dedicated to the worship of Lord Vishnu. Mahapurana is a Sanskrit word meaning great Purana. Puranas are a category of Vedic texts providing a comprehensive overview of Vedic philosophy, religion, and culture. The 18 major Puranas are considered the most important of these texts. They date from between the 4th and 14th centuries CE. The term Mahapurana distinguishes these 18 Puranas from the other Puranas considered either of less importance or supplementary to the major Puranas. The Mahapuranas are considered an authoritative source of Vedic knowledge and are widely read and studied to this day. Excerpt from Srila Prabhupada's purport of Srimad Bhagavatam 3rd Canto, 22nd chapter, 19th verse. The Srimad Bhagavatam is called the Paramahamsa Samhita, the treatise for the highest class of human beings. The Paramahamsa is free from envy. In other stages, even in the householder stage of life, there is competition and envy, but since the activities of the human being in the Paramahamsa stage are completely engaged in Krishna consciousness or devotional service, there is no scope for envy. Paramahamsa is a Sanskrit word meaning supreme swan. It refers to a highly realized spiritual teacher or a person who has achieved the highest level of spiritual enlightenment. The term describes sages who have transcended duality and attained a state of pure consciousness and self-realization. In this context, the swan is considered a symbol of spiritual purity and the ability to distinguish between real and unreal, symbolizing the sage's ability to discriminate between the eternal and the transitory. A Paramahamsa is considered a spiritual master who is able to guide others towards enlightenment and revered for their wisdom and compassion. The term is an honorific title for highly respected spiritual teachers. Samhita is a Sanskrit word that means compilation or collection. It refers to a genre of sacred texts that are a collection of hymns, prayers, and rituals. Samhitas are considered important sources of information on Vedic philosophy, religion, and culture. The term refers to the 4 Vedas, the oldest and most revered Vedic scriptures. The Vedas contain 4 separate collections of hymns, prayers, and rituals. Each of these collections is called a Samhita. In addition to the Vedas, the term Samhita is also used to refer to other sacred texts, such as the Brahmanas and the Aranyakas, which are considered supplementary to the Vedas. The Samhitas are considered foundational texts of Vedic knowledge and continue to be widely read and studied today. The Srimad Bhagavatam is considered a literary incarnation of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna descended to earth in various forms to protect righteousness and to destroy evil. In this context, the Srimad Bhagavatam is considered one of the forms in which Lord Krishna manifested himself for the benefit of humanity. The text is a source of wisdom and guidance for devotees of Lord Vishnu, and its study and recitation brings spiritual benefits that lead to self-realization and enlightenment. The composition of the Bhagavata Purana is attributed to the sage Vedavyasa, also regarded as the compiler of the Vedas and author of the Mahabharata. The Puranas supplement the Vedas and make the teachings of the Vedas accessible to a larger audience. The Bhagavata Purana addresses a wide range of topics. Some of the major points addressed in the Bhagavata Purana are: the nature of reality, including the ultimate reality of Brahman and the illusory nature of the material world. The life and teachings of Lord Krishna, including his divine pastimes and teachings on devotion, yoga, and self-realization. The importance of devotion, bhakti, as the path to liberation and union with the divine. The nature of the soul and its journey through rebirth, including the process of reincarnation and liberation. The role of the teacher or spiritual master, guru, in guiding the seeker on the path to liberation. The importance of ethics, morality, and right action in the pursuit of spiritual advancement. The mythology of Hindu gods and goddesses, including their roles and functions and the relationships between them. The importance of rituals, including puja, worship, and sacrifice in Hindu religious practice. The nature of time and creation, including the process of cosmic creation and destruction. The description of various spiritual realms, including heaven and hell, and the journey of the soul through these realms.